what it is, yo. Oh, what's up? Hey, y'all. So, welcome to my live. Guess what we have? Your girl has been investing in herself. But no, I've been investing in myself and investing more in what I really want to do, which is take this content creation a little bit more seriously. And at first, let me make sure this is on because sometimes what I be doing is, if y'all could see the way I have you all set up, you would be laughing at me. But it's okay. Let me make sure the sound, I think the sound is on. But yeah, hold on. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get accustomed to this whole live thing and how it works. But yes, let me fix myself. But yeah, I've been taking this a little bit more seriously. At first, it was just for another source of income, but after thinking about it, watching more videos, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. It's more than the money. It's not just about the money. Don't get me wrong. The money is a good part to it, but I just enjoy doing it. And I realized I enjoy doing it because guess what? I'm not getting paid right now for it. I just really like putting information out there. I'm just trying to figure out more, like what videos to put out more. I need to clear out my phone, so I'm working on editing those videos. I'm always having my phone out. The other day, a coworker of mine, I was using their phone and they have an iPhone. Is it 15, 16? I don't know, because I still got the 12 Pro Max, which I'm grateful for. I'm super grateful for. It was gifted to me, so no complaints. And to me, it still works well. I do gotta fix the camera, the lens. This phone fell a few times, but I'm using what I have. And some of the advice that I have for people who are interested in getting into content creation, whether it's on YouTube or whatever social media platform, my suggestion would be to use what you have. A lot of times I say to myself, well, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this. But then the more and more I thought about it, I'm thinking to myself, why not use what I have? So if you're interested in getting into content creation, use what you have. That phone that you have, use it. If you don't have a background, that's cool. Find a nice place to sit at and just do lives. Work on your lives. But yeah, so I ended up getting this from the TikTok shop. Excuse me. But some of what's getting on my nerves is usually on TikTok. I'm noticing it's nothing but ads. I'm scrolling, whether I'm trying to look for, informative videos. Everyone is trying to sell something. And I'm like, what is going on? I was off of social media for almost a year. So I got back on recently and I'm like, TikTok has completely changed. Like everyone trying to sell something. I'm like, damn, it's hard to find people that are genuine and that's not really just trying to sell you something all the time. But I said all that to say, I was doing price comparisons and I kept hearing how TikTok shop is a little bit more affordable compared to Amazon, and where Amazon's prices are going to be affected more because of what's going on with the tariffs and all that nonsense of what Orange Man is doing. But yeah, you heard right. I call him Orange Man. But anyways, on to a more positive note. So I'm doing price comparisons because if you're new, and I've been on YouTube for a while, my problem was consistency. So if you lack consistency, this is not going to work for you. One of the challenges is trying to basically manage. Let me put my seat back a little bit. I feel like I'm all in y'all face. Let me back up. But yeah, so you have to be consistent. If you're going to do this, you got to make sure that you try to set a schedule and upload videos, but not just any like BS videos. Upload videos that people can use. Like I do a variety, so lifestyle. So just find out what you're really interested in and do it. I enjoy cooking, trying to do more of it because I can do better in that area. I can improve, but I do cooking videos, informative videos, whether it's about college, university, Anything that I find beneficial, or sometimes some advice for women in their mid-30s, all that stuff. So yeah, but I wanted to hop on because I wanted to show y'all this. But yeah, I was like, let me just invest a little by little, and I needed a tripod because when I'm the definition of use what I have. Even though my iPhone is older, I still use it because I really wanted to get a camera. These cameras are about $700. The ones I was looking at, and I'm like, girl, at least get monetized before you move on to the next step. Why don't you work on it? And plus, the money I had to pay off some tolls, a few $100 of them, you know. So the money that I did have for the camera, it went, to being irresponsible. But I'm like, let me go ahead. I did open this before. I ain't even gonna try to be like, oh, my first time. But I just wanted to do better and invest. So I got this. Did it come? I got the box in here, but I ain't trying to show y'all my address and stuff. But yeah, so ended up getting it because Amazon, it was a little bit more money, and I need all my coins saved, or try to save as much as I can. So this is it's 72 inches when it comes to length. Selfie stick, 360 rotating, 3 light modes. I already have one, not like this. It's another one, but it doesn't extend as long. So I'm kind of excited. And I think it'll be good like when I'm doing hair. I do hair videos too. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, why not use this opportunity to get on live and show y'all my new toy? So this what it looked like. I'm so excited. This kind of stuff makes me happy. Because why not just get out there? Damn, it's a little hot in here. Let me put the window down a little bit. Hey. Because I know with the car, y'all not going to be able to hear me. Isn't this cool? Wow. I'm excited. Y'all might be like, girl. Hold on. Don't you extend a little bit more? What, Hold on now. Maybe I need to read this. Don't look like no 72. To be continued. Do I got this wrong? Because this don't look like no 72. I may not be the smartest of the bunch. Well, no, goddamn 72 inch. What? Am I tripping? Any of y'all got this? Hold on. Girl, did you read this right? You know how the old folks be? Let me get my glasses, baby. Maybe I got the wrong. Let me check. Don't laugh, y'all. I already can't stand wearing glasses. With spotlight tripod stand with 9-inch LED ring light. Okay, we got that. What is going on? Okay, so we have the remote they was talking about, and I ain't returning jack. So we have the remote. What is going on? Selfie stick tripod, but this don't look like no 72 inches. Extendable height. You know what? Before I go off, I'm gonna make sure I read everything because maybe it's a part I'm missing. As you see, the smile slowly disappearing from my face. I ain't returning jack squat because I got one that's like this length already. Am I missing something? Y'all don't laugh at me. I'm confused. Am I tripping? Maybe this ain't the best review, but I'm just giving y'all authenticity because maybe I'm missing something. Because why is it not longer? And I ain't returning nothing back, y'all. with a 9-inch ring light with the spotlight 9 and 72-inch extendable. This for damn. No. Yeah, maybe I did this. Maybe I have to play with it. Stop. Not on what they saying, Beyonce internet? Big. Tell me, girl, get it together. But don't do me, y'all. Because reading is fundamental, and therefore I read. So before y'all start laughing at me, laugh at yourself. I was like, what the rest of it? Child. But yes. So, yeah. Back to what I was saying. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I've been working on my español. Mi nombre Farah. ¿Cómo estás? Habla español. What that mean, Santi? Santi, ¿cómo estás? Santi. Mi nombre es Farah. ¿Cómo estás? I'm working on it. Is it un poquito español? What that mean? Adios. Where I work at. Oh, I done lost the people remote. Y'all, what is this? Is a very chaotic live, but it's okay. I ain't deleting this live. I need my hours. What y'all want to talk about? I could talk with y'all for the next 5 minutes because I got to go walk my dog and I'm sweaty. It's so hot. I got this. My outfit was a little cute. It's so hot. I got to... Oh, yo sé español? Yo sé español. What yo sé español mean? Something Spanish? What's yo sé español? What that mean? Santi, what does yo sé español mean, Santi? Y'all, it's so hot. I don't want to turn the car on. Let me adjust my wig. I don't want to turn the car on because it'll be a little loud. But how's everyone's day? I'm so excited. And y'all could judge me if you want, but that could happen to you. Look. And I said I was not returning diddly squat. Let me put this back before I lose it. But yeah, so I feel like I could use this when I'm doing my hair. Let's get back on topic. Yeah. I don't know what that means, Santi. I hope you ain't trying to be El Funny, yo. Santi. No habla español, Santi. No habla español. English, Santi. English. ¿Qué? I don't know. I don't really have no español, okay? No. Baby, I don't know what that means. But thanks for joining the live. Yeah. So, that's my, I'm excited. Yeah, so back to the message I was giving. Let me fan myself. I don't want this. I don't want to be burning up in here. But yeah, so use what you have. That's the message of the day. Consistency. Who do I watch on YouTube? So I watch Jamie Lanier. Jamie Lanier is someone that I watch on YouTube. I like her because her personality is funny. But she talks about being consistent, and a few other YouTubers that I watch. And in anything in life, consistency can be a major challenge. It could be a major challenge with anything, whether it's working out, cooking, saving money. Consistency is just, let me tell you, that's one of like my biggest things that I'm working on and holding myself more accountable for what I have going on. Because life be lifing. They trying to lay people off. They firing people. Things be happening, right? So recently some things have happened and it just opened my eyes to just live more, do the things that I want to do. So if you run across this video, hopefully it's speaking to the right person. Don't let what is going on in your life stop you from what you really want to achieve. And this is not one of those like, oh, everything is peaches, you can do it. Sometimes things will hold you back to where it pushes back your plans, you know? Like you could have something set up that you really want to do, and anything can happen. Shoot, you can experience a death in your family, you could lose your job, um anything could happen. Your relationship might end. Anything could happen, but if consistency is something that is really challenging to you, my advice is to set day by day goals for yourself and to just hold yourself accountable. A lot of people are going through it. Depression, economics, that's playing a major role. I'm telling you, where I work at right now, I've literally had several patients tell me that they lost their job or they've been laid off. That they've been laid off, and it just pushes back everything. So right now, everyone's going through it. Everyone is literally going through it. But like I said, my advice is to just get up every day, whether you pray or not. If you pray, pray. Or if you have your routine, you do your routine. And then you tell yourself that you are going to hold yourself accountable for completing that daily goal that you set for yourself. And I live, you know, everyone has experienced things. But one of the things I can say I'm proud of is learning to just keep going. Of course, you got to be a little healthy. Sometimes we keep going, and we neglect ourselves. But you just have to, if you have something set in mind, go for it. Take little steps to accomplish those goals. And it's so easy, you know, for everything to be clouded, what you see on social media, what you hear people are going through, regardless. But just keep going, regardless of how things are looking right now. Don't be discouraged. And if you are discouraged, it's okay, but make sure that it doesn't last for the whole week. Feel what you need to feel and then carry on. Work on it and then carry on, you know? And that's something that I've been learning to do. But I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I need to take this in with me. I am going to, remember, use what you have. If you're trying to get into content creation, use what you have. If you don't have that money looking right yet, set up your phone. Make sure you wipe the lens. Try to find yourself some good lighting and use what you have. That's my motto. Don't make no excuses. You may be like, well, I don't have the equipment. Well, you got a phone. You scroll in. Just do it. But yeah, like one of the creators that I watch is Jamie Lanier. That lady be having me cracking up. But she does Ubers. I think she does Uber, like Uber Eats or something like that. But lately she's trying to take, I think, her content another direction, I believe. I'm gonna turn this car on, y'all, because it's hot. I'm about to go in. I'm not gonna be on for too long. But one of the things that she did say is she spoke about was consistency and just not focusing so much on the numbers, but to do this because you really want to do it. She's monetized, and that's one of my goals, another stream of income. But I don't believe in leaving. I don't believe in doing full-time content creation. I just don't believe it unless you're someone where you got to that point, and you've been in the game for a while. People who are still pursuing that, you got to pay attention to the news. Even though the news be depressing, the news be so depressing, I still believe that you should have an idea of what's going on and try to read like an article out the week. Because my mindset on that used to be like, you know what? I have enough going on. I don't want to hear no news, right? But then as you get a little bit older, the news does affect you. You feel me? I hope y'all can hear me well, because I have y'all set up a certain way. So, child, I don't know. I'm gonna make this work. Oh, another thing I had ordered was like a car mount. The one I got was from Five Below, and it was a 5 hell no. That thing did not stay on the windshield. It literally broke like 2 weeks later. It broke 2 weeks. I was like, what is going on? But I got my money's worth, right? $5. So it was, I guess it charged me $2.50 for each week, and then it broke. Child, please. But yeah, so yeah, that's my word of the day. My encouragement for you is to speak life into whoever is watching this live or stumbles across this video, you know, after it's posted. That regardless of what you're going through, because I have not been in the best headspace for the past month. No, yeah, the past month or so. But I noticed that my support group, my friends are amazing. And I just been on go, trying to think positive. It's so easy to like stay in a sad space. And that used to be me, like staying in a super sad space. Nothing is going right. Like if you someone, you don't have a job right now, and you've been you've been searching for jobs nonstop, like that could take a toll on you. You know how like right now you see the compilation videos on YouTube, and it'll be a lot of people that are just expressing about how they can't I don't know why this person's still writing to me in Spanish, because Sandy, can you use Google Translate and do English? Because I told you I could read Spanish, but I don't comprende Spanish. No comprende español. Y'all probably like, what's going on? Por favor, English. But yeah, like them compilation videos, man, look, I had finished school in 2018, graduate school, right? Man, that getting that degree, what's the term people be using? It turned me every which way but loose. And I went to FAMU. I love me some FAMU. I love my school. I rep my school. But some of those professors at FAMU make sure that every time they clocked into work, they would make your life hell. I had this one professor, story time. I'm gonna give myself 5 more minutes. That professor, it's like she woke up mad. You ever met somebody? They always mad. And on the good days, if you were to catch a good day where she would have a smile on her face, just know she had something planned. That lady was so damn mean. I'm yelling. My bad, I'm yelling at y'all. That lady was so mean. That professor was so mean. When I say, one of my friends got a joke to where she'll say, she still get nightmares from being in that program, because we did the public health program, right? And the concentration we chose was challenging, extremely challenging. I think out of all those concentrations, like that one was the hardest one. And then on top of that, okay, we graduate, and you mean to tell me, so if this 2018 where the economy was way better than this goddamn shit show, you mean to tell me we couldn't find a job back then? When I say we were looking for jobs as if it was a full-time job, and then if we did land something, an infant couldn't be able to afford its formula with them pennies they was trying to pay us. I remember like the only jobs I would get was nonprofit jobs, and you have nonprofit jobs that'll pay like a decent salary. But some of them nonprofits, they nonprofit for a reason. You weren't making no money. Like, you could barely survive. You'll get a check and it was disappointment. I remember one of my cousins used to be like, job stand for just over broke. Just over broke job. The problem was the brokenness was never ending. Like, so I'm just thinking, like, everyone I see expressing like how they are just going through it. They got these degrees. They can't find no job. I know it's worse. It's severe now, because if in 2018 we couldn't find nothing, I know right now it's even worse. You feel me? I know it's even worse. Like, I'd be looking for jobs while I was at the current job that I was at. Like, all this stuff I see, I'm like, man, we've been there, done that. And at that time, I thought to myself, now it's being largely, talked about, like the lack of jobs, how it seems that people with degrees, master's degrees, all these things are like oversaturated, depending on the field that you're in. But it's just mind-blowing to me about how all this debt that somebody is in, and they can't find no job. Like, make that make sense. And then on top of that, because I'm a millennial, on top of that, we're the generation where it was embedded in us to go to school. Because getting a degree, let me check my list. This zip cloth. Sorry, y'all. Whatever. But yeah, like, all this debt, like, we're the generation, like, go to school, because guess what? Having a degree equated to you landing that job, that good paying job, which then would lead you to purchasing those things that we aspire and we desire to have, right? The home, the cars. And it just blows my mind. Like, nothing, I mean, some things have improved, but for the most part, I'm hearing huge numbers of people being unemployed. And then I was saying this in my other live, my live prior to this one, where you have to work 11 jobs, right? In order to just make ends meet. Like, working the one job is not going to suffice. Like, one form of income is just not cutting it. It's just not cutting it. You have to have something else on the side. And it's just my mind. I'd be like, what? People are saying, you know what? I'd just rather move out the country. But I don't know. So I just stand firm in prayer. And I just keep moving, keep being positive. Because in this world of nonsense chaos, you just gotta keep some form of positivity, because this ain't it. And find hobbies, like, hang out with those friends, be with those loved ones, not them fake friends, them real friends that's gonna show up and show out. Now I'm getting too cold, but yeah, ain't that something? This the ghetto. So I just call this my hobby, but hopefully my paid hobby, because I really like doing this. So, and a little word of advice. This live is going to be about everything, because I have topics I want to cover, but this is just going to be like an insightful one. Word of advice for anyone right now, because I love topics like this. Like, I really love talking about what's going on in the economy, how to stay afloat. I think I just need to really just lock in on setting a set schedule to put this, information out. But this is why I really love the career I'm in. And I really love that I'm finally putting my mind to good use. Because some of the jobs I had, I felt like, oh my gosh, this is the ghetto. But yeah, like, I did a live earlier, but I had to scrap that because I didn't like the quality of it. But what I was saying was, if you're someone right now, this is just a general live, y'all, so I just have to get with it. If you're someone who's trying to make your money stretch, your food stretch, things ain't looking right financially, the best foods, and I think I'm gonna make a video on this, the best foods to get is like rice. Like those big bags of rice, not just any rice, because to me, not all rice is good quality rice. But you need to have like invest in some Madame Google's rice, jasmine rice, basmati rice. And I get it for those that are trying to like watch their weight, do better. If you want, get some brown rice. But that's a food that will last you for a very long time. It'll last you for a very long time, and then you can make different types of dishes with rice, vegetables. You could pair it with a lot of things. Your protein, beans. Beans is also a good investment, but not the canned beans. I would recommend getting the beans in a bag, like the big black beans, all that, because you can do a lot with that. Rice with rice. What is that? Bean sauce. How the hell? I don't know how to say that in English. How the hell do you say that in English? Sauce why? Bean sauce? Whatever. Somebody will correct me. But yeah. And then a big bag of chicken. That is going to be a meal you can play around with and get your vegetables. That's going to be something, if money ain't looking right, that should run you at least a good, let me see. A big bag of chicken. Let me see. If your budget is about, let's just say $100, you can get a big bag of rice, some beans, some protein. That could be like chicken thighs or chicken breast, vegetables. And that way, you know you straight. You can make your baked chicken. You can make your all types of things. Like, yeah. So that's some advice. But the field that I'm at, the job that I'm at, like I'm able to use all this knowledge on how to basically survive, how to survive. So if you somebody and you lost your job recently and unemployment is playing with your mind and your money, follow me for more. But yeah, I need to hop off because I said I was gonna walk my dog and do right by him. But y'all, if you enjoyed this live, let me know. Let me tell you something. Getting this for myself was the best thing. And follow me. I follow back. Just be like, hey, I'm trying to get my followers up. Can you follow me? And you got my follow. I'm a supporter, not a hater. Not a hater. Follow me for more life advice. Because your girl know a little something about a little something. And be consistent. Okay? And go for your dreams. Life is too short. Spend time with the people you love. If that man ain't treating you right, girl, cut him off. If that woman not treating you right, y'all don't listen to that last part. Don't listen to that last part. But listen to that last part. Okay? All right. So what did we learn today? To follow this channel for more. To like the video. To be supportive and to be nice. Also, another message prior to leaving is to be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Don't be too hard. Speak life into yourself. I used to say like negative things sometimes, like, oh my gosh, like, girl, what is going on? You know, just I ain't gonna go into detail because ain't none of y'all business. But now I'm like, no, I'm nice to myself. Be nice to yourself. Don't say negative things to yourself, you know? Just be nice, be great, be kind. In this world, we need more kind people, nice people, not those who say mean things. Don't be internet bullies. You know, surround yourself with positive energy. Cry when you need to. I ain't the one to cry like that, but if you gotta cry, from what I've learned, it's healthy. Cry, let it out, but be nice and pray. Don't forget, pray. Okay? I know that's not really spoken about, but your girl ain't the most religious girl, but one thing I do believe in is the Lord, and He will never leave you. So that's my message, y'all. I'll see you when I see you. All right, y'all.